What up, guys? Your boy Just King Zere. Welcome back to the Just King Zere podcast. And yeah, man, let's get straight into it. On this video, we're gonna be talking about Panyaza Lesufi saying that he plans to do action on illegal squatter camps. Which he has discovered that foreigners are staying there. Illegal immigrants. So he plans to do action in terms of like invasion or coming in and destabilizing it and removing people from there. So anyways, before we get into it, don't forget to subscribe to the platform, subscribe to this YouTube channel so that you don't miss my videos. When I upload, you get my videos in your homepage. Every time you step out of YouTube, you come in. If I have a new video, you get it, man. And also to grow the community, let's get over the 1K subscriber mark. We are currently at 830 something, so let's get over that. Yeah, man. I know a lot of you guys, you watch this channel, but a lot of you guys are not subscribed. So subscribe to the channel so that you can help this platform to grow. So anyways, let's get straight into it. Panyaza Lesufi has said a lot of things. I did a video here on this channel. It did well. Got a couple of hundreds of views discussing Panyaza Lesufi's stance on illegal foreigners and the immigration crisis here in South Africa. So he talks a good talk, but we have not seen any of the walk. We have not seen him walk the walk. We haven't seen him walk the walk and actually execute some of the things that he's saying, and that's where South Africans, we have a problem. We have a problem with this talk and not non-execution. You need to talk, but you need to execute some of these things because we are in a crisis, and when we are in a crisis, we need to do action, or else it gets worse and worse, because those illegal foreigners, they're not stopping coming into our borders. They're not stopping from all angles, from Zimbabwe, from wherever, from all angles, from the whole of Africa. They're flooding, they're coming in. I had an estimation that we have about 1.5 million coming in every year, illegal. You understand? So if you don't take action, if you don't put action towards this thing, then what the hell are we doing? You're just rage baiting us. You're just making people excited for no reason, which is something that we have criticized about the government. Government just comes in every year, says a speech, and people clap hands. Oh yeah, we're on the right track, and then nothing happens. That is the reason why South Africa has ended up the way it is currently, with South Africans taking the law into our own hands and actually taking action by ourselves. Because if we don't, government is just saying things and just enabling these foreigners. Some of them are getting NSFAS, some of them are getting, this and that, so some are getting SASA, 350, all those type of things. They're getting it, So there's a big enabling that's happening. So Panyaza Lesufi said that he has done research about these squatter camps that are just popping up. Because, by the way, these squatter camps now, they are coming into white areas as well. White, secluded areas. They're right there in the middle of the road. Not the side of the busy road, a road of a nearby a good white area, They are just coming in and putting in squatter camps. It's getting worse, guys. It's getting worse and worse and worse and worse. So he says that he has done research. He says that he has learned and whatever. He knows exactly which squatter camps, and he knows for sure that it's only illegal immigrants that are staying there. He knows, he's done his research, he's done his investigation, and now he's just gonna act, in the middle of the night when nobody expects it, and they're gonna destroy those things. And remove those people, maybe arrest them or whatever. So that's the type of things that he's saying. When you listen to those type of things, you can actually feel excited and say, oh, yeah, whatever. But for me, it's just like, there's no need to be excited. until we see it happening, And to say this thing is that's not the only one. You're talking about one or two, whatever. There's many of them. There's a plethora of them, these squatter camps. You do one, they're just gonna go somewhere else, run away. Some of them already they can hear like what's their next move. You are letting them. You should have just woken up and done it. You should have just woken up and executed. You should have shot first and asked questions later. But now you have alerted them what you're going to do. You understand? You have alerted them. You have put them in the know of what you're going to do. Which is a very big problem, and it's a red flag already. So these people are already aware. The moment they see anything happening, they're already preparing that they're gonna do this and do that. So these minuscule actions by government, it can't just be a once-off thing. And especially now, because we are headed to elections, these guys, they do this type of things and say this type of things when it's election time. What about the times when there's no election? You understand? So we have learned, especially Dudula, we have learned, that we can't let government to get happy when government says something. Nah. We need to just put the pressure by ourselves. We need to push the pressure. Let's make sure these people don't access this and that, this and that, this and that. We make sure we do it ourselves. Government, if they want to do something, that's that. Because the ANC is out of here. It's almost out of here, ANC, to be honest. They are playing with their opportunity. They are so oblivious. They think they will rule forever and all those type of things. So that's on them, man. Pride comes before the downfall, and unfortunately, there's nothing we can do to save them. Nothing we can do to save them. They've dug this hole for themselves, and we just have to push for ourselves and move forward to the next step. Than waiting for government to actually make something happen for us. Government we can't do that. We need to protect South Africa and make sure that this place is the best place for our children, and we make sure that illegal foreigners don't have the best peace in South Africa, and that they eventually just go back to their home countries. So that is what we have to do as South Africans, because these guys are doing this because they found honey in South Africa. They found honey. What do I mean by honey? They are allowed to do whatever they want. They can just come and impose themselves the way that they want without anyone saying anything. They can do crimes. They can do whatever. They get freedom of speech. They get things that they don't get in their home countries. So that is why they are flooding it here. That's why they are coming in numbers. That's why they don't want to go home. So in order for them to go home, we need to make this thing almost as uncomfortable as their home countries are for them. They need to live life so difficult, just like how they live it in their country, right here in South Africa. They need to see South Africans enjoy, and they suffering in this country in order for this thing to happen. Because if they keep enjoying, they keep staying for free in big buildings that they hijacked, they steal the water, they steal the electricity, they are living for free in South Africa. They are living for free. Everything is free for them, So why would they leave? So we need to make sure that these guys are kicked out of these buildings. They don't have access to electricity. They don't have access to anything. Make sure that they live in the dark. That's actually what needs to happen. And we need to do that. We need to form organizations to do these things. We need to execute, the law, because the law does allow us to execute the law to a certain point. So we must execute it rather than sitting back and watching government. Government, they've lost their way. They've lost their way. So we need to deal with this thing, guys. Just wake up, guys. Let's wake up. Let's execute these things. Let's make sure that this illegal let's stop buying from their shops. Let's stop doing all this type of thing. Let's stop supporting their businesses. Let's people who are unemployed currently start spaza shops and whatever. Let's protect ourselves and make sure that there's no, mafias that can stop us, because these people, when they see that South Africans are waking up, they start mafias and all those type of things, and then they threaten South Africans. So let's get to a point where we can threaten them, as well, because I know we can. They can't operate in our communities for nothing. We can easily chase them away, especially these spaza shops and all that. And then we start our own spaza shops, and we provide for our people, and people can buy and all of that, and we get back the township economy. We need to do that, guys, as soon as possible. There's no government that's coming to save us. You know what I'm saying? So, as for Panyaza, yeah, talk is good. Today I went shopping, and talk is still cheap. Anyways, your boy Just King Zede signing out. Okay.